It's tax time, and SOS is here to help.
Let's take a look inside the SOS Income Tax Program. Welcome to another SOS We Are Community podcast. I'm Lissa and this is Zoe, and today we're highlighting the income tax program. So SOS has been offering the income tax program to District 69 residents since 1980. So we provide free assistance to individuals with low to moderate income and simple tax situations.
So since mid-February, we've welcomed over 700 registrations. And just in 2 weeks, our amazing volunteers here have processed over 300 tax returns. So first, we're going to speak with a tax client, Eleanor. So welcome, Eleanor. Thank you so much for coming today. So why did you join the SOS tax program?
I joined several years ago because there is no way on this earth I'm doing my own taxes. And I haven't got any money anymore. So this was a way for me to get it done, and I'm happy to make a donation to the SOS, which is much less expensive than paying somebody to do my taxes.
It's so true. Now, often we hear from participants and clients in this program that not only do they access more government benefits, but they also feel the benefits in their mental health. How do you feel after you get your taxes filed here?
I just feel good that it's done, and this year I got it done even earlier than usual, so that's even better. And I appreciate the efficiency of the organization and that I got an appointment quite soon. So I'm happy.
Yeah, it's so great to have that behind you, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. And what do you think of the volunteers here? What's your experience been like with them?
They've all been brilliant. Yeah, just making me feel welcome. They're efficient. They get on with the job. And next thing I know, I'm out the door.
So how important do you think this program is to our community here in District 69?
Well, I think it's a godsend because for people like myself who can't afford to pay somebody outside, and I would encourage anybody to come and use the program.
Yeah, it's a great program, and it's been going on for so long, and we're so grateful for you. Thank you for your donation. Every bit helps, and yes, and always thank you to our volunteers.
Through the CRA's Community Volunteer Income Tax Program, we have 19 amazing trained volunteers who complete people's taxes here at our in-person clinics in Parksville. And if people can't make it in, they can do them over the phone or they can drop off their paperwork to us here in Parksville. And now we're going to speak to one of our volunteers of the income tax program, David. Hi, David.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Great.
So tell me, why did you want to become a volunteer for the income tax program?
Well, first of all, I want to give back to the community. That's really important to me. And I guess the other reason is for 50 years I've been working with the Income Tax Act. I'm comfortable with it, and I'm one of these weird ducks who actually thinks it's kind of fun to whip through the U-File program and help people do it. And I can do the average return in about 20 minutes.
Wow, that's great. And it's great that you enjoy it.
I do enjoy it.
Awesome. And so why is it important for people to file their income taxes?
Well, first of all, of course, Section 150 of the Income Tax Act requires everyone who has taxable income to file it. But many people don't because they don't have enough income that they meet the thresholds where they actually have to pay tax. But the problem is, if your income is not at the threshold where you have to pay tax, you're missing out on a whole bunch of government supplements and income assistance that you'd otherwise miss. For example, if you don't file an income tax return annually, you're not going to get what used to be called the old GST tax credit, but today is known as the Canadian Grocery and Essentials benefit. And for the average couple or the average individual that I'm seeing here as part of the program, they're getting back about $670, $680 a year in 4 quarterly payments.
Wow.
The second thing is that if you are getting old age security, you have to have income up to $22,700 some odd dollars. If you don't have income up to that, there's something called the government income supplement. And by filing a tax return, you're telling the CRA that you made less than $22,000, so they will give you tax-free what is necessary to bring you up to that income level. And the third one is, I guess, if you're a renter, British Columbia government a couple of years ago decided that there would be a BC renter's tax credit. If you make less than $60,000 a year and you've rented for 12 months, you are entitled to a $400 tax benefit that the federal government repays back instead of giving it to the BC government. And the cutoff is actually $80,000. So even if you're at $70,000 income, you're still going to get back about $295.
Wow.
So those are the reasons why you should be doing it.
Those are a lot of great reasons. So tell me, why do you think this program is so important to have for residents of our community?
Well, first of all, most people are intimidated by the income tax preparation process. It's not easy, particularly if they don't have to go out and purchase, which they're required to, the various programs that make it easier. And I guess the second reason is it costs people money that they can spend on more important things. If you're not making enough money that you need to use SOS, then you need that money for groceries. And I guess the third reason is just all the benefits that I listed.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for volunteering for the income tax program.
It's my pleasure.
For joining us today.
Thank you.
Thanks, David.
Thank you so much to David and all the volunteers who helped make this SOS Income Tax Program possible. On top of our volunteers here, we also need to thank our financial supporters and our supporters at the SOS Thrift Shop. Without you, these programs wouldn't be possible for those in our community who need them.
So residents can register for the SOS Income Tax Program online through our website under the Income Tax Program, or you can call us. And make sure you follow us on social media. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.